beautiful and wonderful sparkles. My name is Linnea, and also known as Mimi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This video you are watching right now. So let's get into today's topic. So this is a Let's Talk Movies video. We talk about movies, TV shows, things that we've seen on the internet, anything that's in a film or in a video or has more than 2 seconds of film time. This is where we talk about. Today we've got 3 movies we're going to talk about, so let's get into it. By the way, spoiler alert, because honey, you know I can't keep my mouth shut about anything. Let's get into it. Today's first movie we're going to talk about is Mirror Mask. I've watched this movie about 8 times now. I've loved it. When I rewatched it about 2 weeks ago, I forgot so much about it. This story is a mix of it's an adventure. It's about not knowing what the future holds, which is actually the kind of the theme of this video itself, is not knowing what the future holds. In this movie, it's about a girl who loves to draw, and she loves art, and her family lives and runs a circus. One day her mom gets really ill and she doesn't know what to do, and she starts drawing, of course, and she ends up getting sucked into her drawings. It's like a Through the Looking Glass or Alice in Wonderland kind of story. And what is left of her is another her, and the other her takes over her life as she's trapped in her drawings, trying to figure out a way out and figuring out how to save the world of her drawings. It's a beautiful story about wanting to get home and wanting to feel normal and wanting to do better. It is a sad story. The art in it is very interesting. It's very abstract and very, I like to say creative. It's very abstract, and it's a lot of interesting pieces in it, but it's an amazing story. It kind of reminds me of a certain anime about depression, almost. That anime I don't watch because the art and just the storyline of it is really bad. It's I don't remember the full title of it, but part of it is Magica. If you guys know what anime I'm talking about, feel free to comment down below and let everybody else know what I'm talking about. They came out with a new season recently, and a new take on it recently, of some characters from before certain characters' time frames. I can't remember it too much, and no, I will not watch that one again. It's too much for me, I'll be honest. It's way too much for me. There's too much going on in that series to even try to do it again, to watch it again. Okay, second movie. It's sad because all these movies are pretty sad and got a lot of emotion in them. So, second movie, Sucker Punch. Oh my goodness. It's 3 stories in one. It's literally 3 storylines that follow all the same characters, all in one, and the ending. I mean, if you talk about a sucker punch, that was a sucker punch in the face. The way they ended all 3 storylines. Oh my goodness. This movie is not for kids, first off. Whereas Mirror Mask is more for teenagers and for those over the age of 13. This movie is definitely not for kids. There's a talk about a bunch of different things. There's a lot of cussing. It was interesting, and it was everything, there was a lot to talk about with it. I didn't know where it was going to go with it, but the storylines were amazing. The way it ended, whoa. I'm just like, whoa. The way it ended, whoa. Like, I did not expect it to end that way. But again, it's called Sucker Punch for a reason. So, third movie. Everybody's been waiting for this. If you've been following me on my community page, a lot of people have been waiting for me to rewatch this movie. I've watched it about 4 or 5 times now. And I watched it again today. Finally, a lot of you guys were like, stop putting it off. So, this movie is Mr. Magorium's Emporium. This is a great way to talk about losing people and the emotions and what to do afterwards. It's sad and it's happy at the same time. It's so emotional. And as you guys know, I am very here for emotional content because you guys know I get emotional. But yeah, it's a story. If you want to teach a child about losing a loved one and moving on, Mr. Magorium's Emporium is a good way to do that. It's a sad story, but I kind of wish they told more with it. I feel like they ended on an interesting note, and it had me wanting more from it, and it still does to this day have me wanting more from it. So I can't tell you too much about it because I want you to go and watch it. It is like if the Weasley twins, like they had their candy store, if the candy store was even more magical. It's a mix of the Weasley twins candy and joke shop mixed with Mary Poppins, mixed with Nanny McPhee, mixed with just like good storytelling, in my personal opinion. I enjoyed it. And there's guest appearances in this from some certain characters that you should know about. And if you don't notice it, I'm going to be mad at you because it's hard to miss this. It's hard to miss some character appearances in this. And I forgot about them. I forgot about these specific appearances by certain characters. I hope you don't forget about them. Anyways, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, that's okay. You don't have to enjoy every single video I create. This was another Let's Talk Movies video. Will I be making more of these videos? It all depends on what I watch and if I want to share it. It also depends on you guys because you guys help vote on polls and you guys help make decisions in the comment section. So it really depends on you guys. I also do a I Love Books series. I also do a cooking series and a food trying series. So if you guys ever want to make recommendations for those, that would be awesome too. It helps this channel. I also have a new video coming out. It's probably already up by the time I post this video. I'm trying something new and I want to do a series with that video as well. A video series with that specific video. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that video gets a good amount of likes and so we can continue that series. I won't tell you what it is, but I'm sure it's already up. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your guys' day, that you guys feel loved and cared about, and that you know you're loved and cared about, that you remember to breathe. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Sparkle on, my beautiful and wonderful sparkles.